Good evening and welcome to Novice Boxing. I'm your host, Troy J, along with my partner, Tonight we're at Main Street Boxing in Mount Vernon, New York. We're going to take a clip of the national anthem, Great. Alright, so we have a
the road to the garden continues right now with our opening contest. Introducing first, competing out of the red corner, representing Wason Gym, here is Antonio Herrera. And his opponent, competing out of the
You have the flu? No, I don't have the flu. You seem to have the flu. Don't have the flu. Anyway, I don't know why you keep saying that. Try to call it to work out.
All right. It's good. It's good that we do the sound check, George. All right. So please give us another sound check. Give us a sound check. We got a new soundboard. Give us a sound check. Can you hear us out there?
Right.
Meanwhile, Corey Johnson is coming forward now instead of just backing up. Corey Johnson is trying to come forward with 1-2s. And Antonio Herrera was doing his best to hold him off with a good, strong, stiff jab.
All right, they can hear us now.
They can hear us? Okay.
Yeah, we apologize for that. Wow.
Thanks for the sound check. We need your input, people. We need your input. All right?
Well, sometimes happen. These things are technical. Sometimes they happen, but we're back.
Okay. So, as I was saying, it looks like Jameson, Corey Jameson in the blue headgear, blue gloves, one of the twins that you see in front of you. They look like twins fighting each other. They're exactly the same build and height, style. But Jameson was coming forward. Now it looks like Herrera is trying to push his way forward. And let's see if he can do anything. He's got a good stiff jab, but it's falling a little bit short. So let's see if he can pull out anything from his bag of trip. And it's close. I really can't say who's winning or losing any rounds.
All right, pretty much they're both even. The first round was pretty much even. The second round, like you said, pretty much even.
They look the same. Are we going to start a rumor that they're twins, George? That they were separated at birth and trained by different boxing stylists and come up with the same style? I don't know. What can we say about it, George?
All right, I don't know.
Well matched.
All
well
right,
matched.
so if you want the fight card, go on over to Smoker Talk Boxing at IG. You'll see the whole fight card there. And we're going to be also commenting with you guys here on YouTube. If you want us to comment with you, go on over to YouTube and you'll be able to comment with us.
Please do. You're welcome to come to YouTube.
Yep, Smoker Talk.
Whose tube, George?
Boxing. It's their tube. YouTube.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, this is the 5th installment, right, of this Ringmasters tournament. So,
all right, let me shout out the ref. That's Lou Cadella. Sweet Lou.
Sweet
Cadella.
Lou. Yep.
Okay. All right, Jameson's trying to come out, and if you notice, they're very, very aware of distance, both of them. Like they're not coming in, they're not smothering their punches, and very cat and mouse like the way they come. It's almost like Cobra and Mongoose. They're just staying just out of each other's range. Somebody's got to take over this fight. Somebody has to take over.
You know, it's funny. It's like a methodical dance right now between both of them.
Oh, I like that. Methodical dance.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's like for the first 1 or 2 rounds, and this round is probably going to determine who wins this fight.
It might. I mean, it's easily 1-1. I mean, it could be 2-0, but, you know, I don't know. I think a good, strong round will make a case for the winner of this fight. And they're both throwing punches, but they're both falling short because they just stay just out of range. They almost have the same exact stance, George.
Yeah,
you see the width in their stance. You see the height. It's like.
Well, Herrera's is a little bit taller in the red corner. He's just a slight. He's edging up Jameson just a little bit.
This is shadow boxing in the mirror, George. That's what this is. All right. Even to the point where both fighters are not even getting hit by each other because they just parry back and forth. Just a little bit outside of range. They both are very good in this. I think that was the first clinch of the fight.
I think that was the first clinch, and I think that was probably one of the cleanest shots too from Jameson.
Yeah,
that might have won the fight.
One punch can win. Jameson just landed one jab there. I saw.
And there he goes now to 1-2 by Jameson. And I don't know what that was about, but he was charging in.
That was a tackle, George. That's what you do when you score a 1-2, and it's the only 1-2 of the fight. You just run forward.
And there he goes, and he scored a 1-2 again. And again, Jameson looks like he might have won the fight based if it is what we're talking about here in the third and final round. That might have been the winning.
That might have been it right
there. The winning round right there, the last few seconds of this fight. So what else? Let's see. What do we got here? Looking at.
All right, George, you want to see? Oh shoot! An instant replay of this. I think this is what the fight is right here. Oh, if Jameson won the fight, this is what it is right here. It's a couple of 1-2 fights. You just one quarter, huh? Right. That's the fight. That's all the offense of the fight that we saw.
Wow.
I don't think we could say anything more about it besides that, George.
Yeah, there wasn't. Not that it was uneventful. It's just that basically they're very evenly matched, both of them.
It was
have the same style.
Defensive fight.
Yeah.
It was a great strategical fight. And they both showed a lot of skill and foot movement, but it was like shadowboxing in the mirror. That's what it was.
No, a great job though.
Yeah,
both of them. I like to see them with other competitors.
When you shadowbox in mirrors, you don't get hit, George.
No, of course not.
Right, and when you shadowbox a mirror-like competitor, you don't get hit either.
What happens if you shadowbox in the mirror and you walk away like with a black eye or a bloody nose?
You got to quit boxing.
Okay, just checking.
Okay.
That was it.
And Smoke and Talk Boxing, we called that, George.
That was it. That had to be the fight. The defining moment was those last few seconds.
I think so. I don't think anything else.
There was nothing else to see. Yeah, there was
Corey Jameson, but
Jameson.
We could call him Johnson because it's pretty close.
No, his name is Corey Jameson. We got to remember that.
And he's unattached, but he obviously can box. Maybe he's from one of these places that can they're not sanctioned yet. They're not an official club. But
all right, so we're gonna keep it here at 132 still, and senior novice male still.
Those guys were pretty big for 132, right? I didn't even know. I didn't even catch the weight as 132.
And this is 132 again. We got the next few fights are 132.
I thought they were like 152. They look big. These guys look big too.
Yeah, they do look big.
What's going on, George? What's going on?
Must be something in the water.
Yeah, it's got to be something.
Well, we're here Main Street Boxing in Mount Vernon, New York. And, this is Mike Stiletti's house.
Oh, yeah.
On Gramerton Avenue. If you ever get a chance, this is a great gym. Mike really cares about these kids, man.
And he works out well with them.
Yeah.
He leads them. He's dedicated.
Mike is a guy that wears his heart on his sleeve, and you can see it here with the kids and the way that they respond to him.
He wears his heart on his sleeve so much that it turned him red. He's red in hue and color, and even in clothing, because his heart is into everything.
And the whole gym.
Yes.
It's all red.
And you know what? I don't even know how he does it, but he's sunburned 365 days of the year.
Oh, yeah, he's got a suntan. Yeah, he always does.
Is it a suntan or a sunburn?
I don't know, man. He's that's just Mike. That's his color. He's just.
Yeah. It's like he grew up in Chernobyl or something like that, like Stiletti. And I'm saying that in a good way.
Yeah, you better, because he's a big guy, man.
Because he's a big guy, and I'm terrified of one Mike Stiletti.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am terrified of him. I'm just happy he's so nice. There's nice people like that.
That's right.
Not taking my lunch or my candy.
All right, that's Jacito Hernandez from Champs Boxing in the red corner.
Okay. Jacinto.
And then Kevin Laureano from Gleason's.
Did we see him the other day? Oh, my God.
Laureano, I'm not sure.
I couldn't tell you.
We
Sweet
see
Lou.
so many. We see so many of these boxes that sometimes, you know, you kind of.
It all gets mishmashed and modge podged in my head, George. It really does. All right.
And of Jancito's coming out of Champs right here in New Rochelle, just nearby, not too far from here.
Probably Jacinto, George. He's not.
Well, yeah, if you say it with the Spanish, Jacinto.
Which I do.
That's with Coach Ryan O'Leary.
Out of Champs.
Yep, Champs in New Rochelle.
Yeah, I got to go there for the sign up for the Ringmasters, and what a nice place. A friendly guy. O'Leary is a good place.
Oh
to
yeah,
train.
Ryan. Yeah, Ryan's a great guy.
They're really
great for
all
boxing. Another guy that's great for boxing.
Okay. All right, the lefty-righty conundrum is in effect.
All right, right away, that left hand caught Jacinto and pushed him back temporarily, for a second, man. The left hand again, that right hand by Hernandez. I'm sorry, by
by Kevin Laureano. Kevin Laureano is your lefty, and Jacinto Hernandez is your righty in the red.
And reaching in is Hernandez to the body. Nice combination there by Laureano.
Wow, Laureano really knows his footwork.
Yeah, he does.
I'm watching him. Look at him catch. Look at him catch the distance, and he's really a sharp dude. And I like Jacinto Hernandez from the red. From Champs, he's coming forward. He's letting his hands go. He's not giving up. He's trying to catch up. Just saying he's a little bit behind, but he's coming. Wow, look at that head
slipping,
movement.
by Laureano. Nice body shot by Laureano.
Laureano kind of got that Lomachenko thing going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
nice
he
left
did a
hand.
shift.
Left hand by Laureano catching Hernandez.
Oh my God, he shifted.
He does definitely have that footwork down, Pat.
Absolutely.
That we've been talking about lately, you and I.
Yes.
And
he's very, very slick.
remnants of Willie Pep.
Ah, a little Willie Pep. There we go.
Yeah, I was watching his tapes. I was like, wow, the footwork is unreal.
Absolutely.
Making the opponents fall into the ropes and all. And I see some of that here in Kevin Laureano.
Wow.
Reaching in with that right hand right at the end of the bell is Laureano. Great first opening round for Laureano. I see Laureano taking that first round. And Hernandez struggling just a little bit. He went for the body early, a body attack early in the round, but then got met with, a couple of right-hand counters.
Oh, absolutely. And this guy is one slick dude.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing so far. In the way of Laureano. And you know what's good about this whole thing, Dave, is that we're seeing them right now in the genesis of their careers. And if these guys go forward, somebody like that, and I know I'm being premature, but somebody like that, if you watch them and they develop into somebody like a Lomachenko, you can go back and say, hey, man, I remember when.
Absolutely. Real good stuff here. All right. I kind of. Hopefully I'll be able to just go.
All right. Round number 2.
All right. So if you're looking for good footwork, well, watch Laureano in your in the blue. He's your lefty in the lefty-righty conundrum, and he's being very coy in the way he's moving his feet.
Nice right hand again by Laureano.
Okay.
Again with that right hand, Laureano.
And that's his jab hand, his front hand, and he's really showing you some slick movement. Even the way he just stops, shakes, and
shifts,
throws a punch.
and then throws a punch with it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Lead left hand by Laureano.
Absolutely.
Catching Hernandez. And it's almost like he can punch with any hand, stop, pivot, do whatever he wants, and just goes and throws another punch and connects.
He's a very slick guy.
Nice combination again by Laureano. And Hernandez. Nice body shot by Hernandez, catches Laureano on the ropes and now tangled up. A glancing blow by Hernandez. Little warning for the ref. The back of the head punch.
All right, so I got the telestrator up and ready to go, George, at the end of the round. I'll show you a little trick. And Hernandez is really, he's really a game customer.
He is. And you know what I'm noticing? One thing with Hernandez, though, is breathing very hard. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Breathing very hard, and I don't see the same in the way of Laureano.
Okay, so let's see something with a little foot trick right here. Laureano, he's your guy in the blue right here, right? Now, when he throws a jab, what he's going to do is he's going to take his front foot and go towards the inside of Hernandez's legs. Conversely, if he throws a left hand from back here, he throws a left hand, now his foot's going to go to the outside. So let's see if we can do this. Let's see if okay. So here's his jab. Watch his foot on his jab. Now when he see how it goes on the inside. Now when he throws it, see how his foot went on the outside. Little trick. Lefties do it all the time.
All right. And what do you do with somebody like Laureano? I mean, this guy's hard to hit.
Well, you know what? You have to have seen. That's why this tournament is so important, because unless you could say all you want, but unless you get in there and you like Hernandez is doing now and letting his hands go, you're never going to have the feel of it.
And Hernandez now going
right, and that's
trying to make it a rough, ugly fight,
and that's good. That's a legitimate strategy. You want to win a fight, you got 2 minutes to do it because it's a novice fight. You got to go. You got to let him go, and he is. And that's what you got to do. Sometimes it's not skill. Sometimes it's heart.
Hernandez throwing the sweeping rights, trying to catch the body of Laureano to slow him down, but Laureano's just very slick, man. His footwork.
He's got nice footwork. He's very loosey-goosey with his punches. You know, only
nice
thing I don't see with Laureano is I don't see too much power out of him, but that can be developed, you know, as he gets more comfortable with his punches.
Nice right hand, but met by a left hand by Laureano, right hand by Hernandez.
And they look good.
Left hand by Hernandez. Hernandez looking for something.
Yeah.
Right hand by Laureano as Hernandez was making his way in.
Oh, and he shifted again too. Laureano's a tricky dude. Tricky dude. And he's pushing down too on the clinches. Very, very smart. He's doing a little bit of good boxing grappling, as a matter of fact.
Oh, nice right hand by Hernandez, but Laureano holds on to him for the last few seconds.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, very, very, very.
What an entertaining fight.
Real good stuff, George.
Very tough fight for Hernandez. The way I saw it, I'm sorry, is you know, Kevin Laureano might have taken this fight.
Yeah. His first name is Kevin? I thought it would be something like Russian. Laureano, that's
Spanish. It's a Spanish name.
Oh, a Spanish name?
Yep.
Okay. Very slick fight.
How did you guys see it out there at home on YouTube and Facebook? There you go. Kevin Laureano giving us a shout out here.
Right.
Ringside. Wow.
All right.
How impressed were you with his footwork, man?
I'm very impressed. Let's just take a quick look at it again, George. And what you're going to see Laureano do is like a little Laureano bop. And he'll come here and he'll go this way. He'll stop, change directions. He'll go over here, do a little bop, stop, change directions. And at all times when he's doing this, he's ready to throw a punch. Let's see.
A split decision. No, hold on.
Wow. Wait a
Before
minute.
you go there, let's go up to the
Okay.
ring. Then we'll bring it back to the telestrator. I'm not sure that they actually saw what we saw. And I'm not taking anything away from Hancito Hernandez.
No, he came. He was aggressive. He came forward. I mean, if we give him points for just coming forward, definitely, he would do it. He also threw harder punches. One thing I saw about Kevin Laureano, I didn't see that much of like the snapping on his punches, but okay. There we go. Okay.
Okay, and that's what we thought. All right, so congratulations to Kevin Laureano. What an outstanding job by this young man. Congratulating on the corner there with Coach Ryan O'Leary.
Okay,
so great sportsmanship.
Okay, so what we're talking about footwork is look out for the Laureano Bob and how he's changed his direction. I don't see too much power out of him, but that can be developed. As he gets more comfortable with the All right, so I'm back. I left. I hope you guys are enjoying the telestration. We're going to try to show you things here and there. It is not a real telestrator that would cost us, thousands and thousands of dollars, but it is a telestrator nonetheless. And we are trying to get ourselves going.
We're not trying. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Well, we're doing it. Yes, we are.
We're doing it. We're not trying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me get that headset because I want Laureano to sit over here. We're going to interview him real quick.
All right, George, I'll pass that over to you.
Yep.
What is this thing? There's so many wires. I'm confused. All right, Laureano.
Yeah, he's just getting in here.
All right.
Let's see if we can squeeze him in here.
Talk to us, baby. Talk to us, Kevin.
Don't get my headsets all sweaty, man.
There we go. There we go.
All right, so.
Beautiful.
Checking 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, you're on. You're on. All right.
Kevin Laureano.
Kevin Laureano in the house.
First of all, we got to ask you who your favorite boxer is.
Ooh, that's tough, man. It got to be Guillermo Rigondeaux or
Okay.
Islani Lara.
Oh, okay.
Cuban style, baby. Can't
All
beat
right.
that.
Really?
I see that. So are you Cuban?
No, sir. I wish I was, though.
Okay. I saw that good footwork, though.
I appreciate it. It was tough, man, because last Saturday with the flu.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the whole week goes off.
The coronavirus is going out bad.
Don't scare me like that. I live in Chinatown, baby. Don't scare me like that.
Now we saw some footwork that you were displaying tonight. We compared you a little bit to Lomachenko.
Oh, that's a big compliment, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
even
that love.
Willie Pep.
Yeah.
I like Willie Pep. Winning a round, don't got to throw a punch, my man.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you.
We saw shades of that with you tonight.
I appreciate that.
Do you concentrate? Now, we noticed this, that when you throw jabs, you're trying to go in between the guy's leg, and when you throw a left hand, you kind of move over to your right. Do you do that consciously, or do you? Or,
I don't want to give too much away because they're going to be looking at this.
Well, I already telestrated. I already telestrated.
Off the mic, I'll tell you everything.
Oh, okay. All right. So who? And is this like Cuban style boxing or?
I love Cuban style boxing. My favorite style boxing.
All right. So where do you learn the Cuban style? Is it your trainer or is it from YouTube?
But Juan Guzman, you can't beat a man like that. It's a monster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for a little more snap in your punches. I'm gonna tell you.
Like I said, you're gonna see even better because these 6-man rounds, they feel like an hour to me because I was off for a whole week. No running, no nothing. Thursday was my first day back.
Wow.
And Guzman gave me 2 tests.
And people don't know that because of the Ringmasters, because it's the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
It's cold. A lot of people, and then
Amazon nightclub was freezing. I think that's what
yeah.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
Do you fight in Amazon?
I got to buy in that fight.
Okay, because I thought I saw your name.
Yeah. Oh no, you did.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well,
by the way, you gotta keep bringing back those suits, my man. I don't like this plain Jane stuff you're wearing right now.
You know, I gotta turn it. I gotta change it once in a while so you don't see me as predictable. I don't want it as predictable.
All right, well, we thank you again for coming over, Kev. You know, hanging out with us.
I want to thank you guys too for keeping it real out here. Don't be afraid of none of these chat talk. Keep talking that shit. Remember I told you in the weigh-in. Keep talking that shit.
Okay, I will. And notice that he didn't pronounce the T. He said, "Keep talking that shh."
We're YouTube, baby. We allowed to do all that.
Yeah, Kevin Laureano. You want to stay here for one round and sit in on the your competition?
It's a pleasure with you guys. It's an honor.
Yeah, all right. So come do a round with us. What
we got here?
Christian Valdez in the red. He's from New York City Cops and Kids.
Yep.
And hopefully he's wearing red. He's got red gloves at least. And then
blue dot over here.
And he's going against Kobe Williams from Mendez, BC in the blue.
Shout out to Mendez, my first family right there.
Okay. Got it.
Southpaw versus righty. Okay, I like my man in the blue doing that job. Okay.
Oh, so you're a Smoker Talk fan. What do we say with Southpaw versus righty?
Something about conundrum.
The lefty, yes, the lefty-righty conundrum. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with the lefty and the righty? And we got it coming up right now.
The way I look at it is like math class. You know the formula, you're good. So as long as you study this, you know what to look out for, what not, then you're gonna be all right. If you're just winging it, God bless your soul, my man.
All right. Sometimes you got to fight. Sometimes you got strategy.
Yes, sir. Unless you got the Edwin Valera power, it don't matter what you got.
Mm-hmm. That guy's no joke.
All right, this is a different fight altogether from your fight just now. This is a lot slower pace.
I wish I was in this fight right here.
Oh yeah.
Cause the other guy was Mexican, tough boy, tough guy.
Yeah, gotta watch out what you wish for. You might be fighting one of these guys. Well, you're gonna definitely fight one of them in the tournament.
Yes, sir. We gotta be ready for everything.
And I would say you're fighting. All right. So Kobe Williams is coming forward. He's marching forward, and he's very. What we call the word, George?
Very methodical.
Methodical. That's the word I was looking for. I like the way you used it before, and I like it again. Very methodical. Very straightforward with his jab. You know, I'm looking. Oh, actually, he's starting to give a couple of wrinkles in his game right now, which I was looking for. Kind of looks like a Joe Louis style. He's so methodical. Just coming in slow, right to where he gets his left hand, and then he's going to launch it. Kobe Williams. Meanwhile, Christian Valdez, New York City Cops and Kids, is letting his right hand go. And I'd like to see him throw more jabs.
You're saying the wrong names here, Dave. You got Orlando Ortega in the red.
Oh, really?
And Kobe Williams in the blue.
Oh, we got to start checking these things off. All right. All right. So everything I just said, just forget it. Okay. Everybody out there, forget it. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So we got Orlando Ortega. Unattached.
Thank you, sir.
All right, he's in the red. Oh, the Kobe Williams is right, though. I was just off one on the side. So Kobe Williams from Mendez is in the blue. Do you know Kobe? You know Mendez?
Yeah, but I don't know. I come at a different time. I used to go there for like 7 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I love that spot.
Wait, 7 years of boxing?
Yeah, but I started when I was 19.
Okay.
And you know, when you pick up a sport at that age, you're not going to take it serious off the bag.
Right.
Come on, LA.
So you're on and off?
On and off a lot of years.
Okay, on and off.
Discipline is a hard thing, my man.
Yes. Well, that's why they call it discipline.
Exactly. You want to say anything to your fans out there?
If I have any fans out there, I appreciate the love, appreciate the respect. I'm just a pleasure being here with these two guys, right? These two young gentlemen over here.
Where can they follow you if they wanted to follow you?
Oh, man.
You have anything set up or no?
My brother got it. I'm not into social media. My brother got that. Laureano, LAUREANO_ boxing. That's my brother right there.
Okay. So he handles your social media?
Yes, sir. He's like my manager pretty much.
Okay,
Kev,
pretty much. Okay,
you better get your own
Shout
page.
Shout out to Philly Bird,
man.
Laureano. I love you, brother.
We got to get your own page. All right, so you got Kobe Williams, again, coming forward methodically, and he's going against Orlando Ortega, who's unattached. So excuse me that it's not Christian Valdez, it's Orlando Ortega. But Orlando Ortega is your right-hand guy, and I want to see if he could throw some jabs. I don't believe ever that you can't throw jabs just because the person's a lefty. It might get a little confusing. You might have to change the angle of the jab. You might have to change your step a little bit, but you still have to throw jabs. So now you see him pawing. There you go. And he's got to throw some jabs. The reason he's not landing is not because he's lefty. It's because of the height and the way Kobe holds himself.
I feel like they're getting bigger every year.
Right, that's what we were saying earlier. Like the 132s.
Jeez.
You guys, even you guys look actually heavier than than the 132.
Cause my walk around weight is 136, so I don't mind cutting a little.
Right, just
Okay.
before the
Pound,
fight.
1 pound.
Okay, that's nothing. So you're pretty much in shape all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna start buying stilettos or something, man. Cause these guys, are crazy, man.
Hey, and I'm seeing Kobe Williams. He's
Nice.
I tell you, he reminds me of a Joe Louis in a way, just the way he's just very calm, moving, not phased at all. But he needs to start landing some punches. You know, he's pouring too. They're both pouring.
I like this stiff attack going on right here.
Tit for
You know,
tat is
the-
okay, but it's all not if nothing lands.
And then it's harder to score. You saw in the first bout that was just like a ballet.
Guys, who do you have winning the first bout?
Well, we had it split. We had it in the first one. We had it tied all the way to the end, to the last few seconds until
right,
Corey
and
pulled
Corey
it off.
Jameson's just landed like a couple of punches, and we believe that pulled out the
Man,
fight.
'cause for me, I had Antonio Herrera. He was putting the pressure. I feel like he was putting the pressure more and still keeping them over there. Like, get back.
So
you guys-
this is what we got to do.
Yes, sir.
Let's put that on it. We got to define the meaning of pressure. So we consider pressure coming forward, throwing a lot of punches,
Right.
and then landing punches.
Right.
Not coming forward and pulling back.
I
right.
got you, understand.
So
Not effective aggression.
right.
Understood that.
So and they were both doing it. They were both
Right.
doing it. They were both taking forwards, going forward, and
It was like
coming
a
back.
dance. It was like a dance that we
it
were
was more of a
watching.
dance.
'Cause I remember the first fight, Corey Jameson stopped one of my other friends, Steven Perez, but that dude looked big, yo, Corey Jameson.
Yeah,
But
no,
good,
it
a lot
did.
of good fighters in 1-3, a lot of good
Right,
fighters.
and at the end, Corey Jameson just landed a couple of combinations, and we think that pulled out the fight for him.
Right.
Definitely the round.
Yes, sir.
You know, so we don't know. All right, so
Last round.
we're gonna say goodbye to
Yes, sir.
Kevin Laureano.
Laureano.
Everybody in Smoking
Yeah,
Talk, have a great day, my
Laureano,
man.
that too.
Thank you, man. We appreciate you.
heard
Yes,
those
sir.
fights.
And we're
Pleasure.
looking forward to seeing you in this tournament, man. You were very exciting, and
I appreciate the
very
love,
happy to
guys.
see you, man.
And we
Man.
love your footwork,
Have a great day.
absolutely.
Thank you,
okay,
my man.
take
All
care.
right. all right. So that was Kevin Laureano. What a great kid, man.
He's
a great young man. Let me not call him a kid. He's
yeah. He said, "Don't son him."
All right, so we go back up to the ring.
All right, and now it looks like both corners probably told him, "You better do some work."
Yeah,
And
this is almost a remnants of the first bout of the evening. You know,
yeah,
in
they're
the,
both on the outside, absolutely. And with one unattached fighter. Can you call this at all, George? I can't call it.
you know what? It's very difficult to, because, you know, it's just basically like Laureano said. It's like tit for tat. You're going back and forth. There's no real defining moment on who's winning the fight.
Absolutely, I
And
agree.
it's basically the same thing. They're parrying with their gloves. They're going back and forth with the jab.
Right.
You don't see a lot of
Right.
of clean punches or clean effective punching.
All right. And then we're not saying that they've been wrong, because they're being
Right.
defensively
Exactly.
responsible.
Exactly.
We understand that. But when it's a tournament and you got to move on to the next phase,
And there was
you
a
better
nice-
land some punches.
There was some nice punching there prior by Corey. By Kobe.
Kobe Williams, right?
And then Orlando answered right back. So it's going to boil down to who has the cleaner punches in the last few seconds, just like in the first bout. That's what it seems like.
It has that feel to it. I have no idea.
The last 10 seconds.
And a lot of punches are being thrown, but not many are being landed. And
That's it.
Let's give him credit, man. Let's give him
No,
credit.
it was a good tactical fight.
Yeah, and that's
But it's hard
what it
to
was,
judge.
tactical and methodical.
Methodical,
I think methodical is the word of the day, George.
Okay, it is.
All right. For
move then.
you people failing in the SATs, I want you to look that word up. Right, you can do it with Google now. Methodical. All right.
Right.
Slow. With a purpose, not deviating from that purpose.
And effective.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's effective.
Methodical, I guess if you're doing something, you have a goal to get something done and you're doing methodically.
Yeah, but if it never gets done, if you brush your teeth
yeah.
methodically and you miss certain places of your mouth because you don't,
Yeah, but
you
wouldn't that be
methodically brush brush the front part of your teeth, but
Oh, my
not
gosh, okay.
not all your chewers back there. You know, just your biters and not your chewers. I methodically, you know. I think that's a bad example, George, and I don't know why you let me go on with that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just like the poems you were saying yesterday, that was bad.
Those poems were excellent. I got
Horrible.
tons of fans just DMing me and asking me for you know, advice on writing poetry. And it's only right that I do that for these guys on Valentine's Day.
All right, so we're waiting for the decision
Right.
for Orlando Ortega and Kobe Williams. I don't know. I think that's wrong. I don't think that's his name. Kobe Williams?
Kobe Williams.
Okay.
And a blue one.
Let's see. Okay, that's it. It's John Quinones. I knew it. They gave us the fight card with the wrong name.
So what happened?
I don't know. I kind of figured.
So who was the other fighter then?
You had Orlando Ortega. This was messed up. If you look at the fight card on IG, you'll know that we were calling it based on what we saw here on the fight card. You know, so can't blame us on that one. The fight cards are all screwed up here. But anyway, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right.
Here at G2 Training, we focus on your specific goals. With certified personal trainers, we'll help you get stronger, faster, leaner, and more agile. That's what we do here.
It's your responsibility to stay healthy and fit. Get started today by visiting our website, g2training.com.
All right, Dave, you went and found out what was going on, right?
Okay, so bout number 3 was a walkover. That was supposed to be Orlando Ortega and Kobe Williams.
They never told us this.
Right, you would think. All right, so John Williams from John Quinones from John's Gym.
Oh, my gosh.
John Quinones just beat Christian Valdez.
Yes, and we apologize to John and Christian Valdez
for getting the names wrong.
Yeah, that's not our fault. I mean, they never told us it was a walkover. It's right on the fight card. We just crossed it out. We apologize. You know, we want to make sure that they get the credit because
yeah, and now I'm telling them all kinds of different things. I feel terrible about it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
My feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt.
I doubt that.
Terrible.
All right, so that was the third bout of the evening. We got 11 scheduled. So now that will be 10 with that walkover.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to start listening to the ring announcer, you know, because Matt, what's his name? Lobiaco or something? What's Matt's name?
Campitello.
Campitello, yeah. Okay. That was my second guess. So Matt Campitello has the fight card. We're going to start listening to him and making sure that he gets on our feed. All right.
Out of the red corner, representing John's Gym, Alex Velasco. And representing Hernandez Boxing Club, out of the blue corner, Madero.
All right, so now we got Alex Velasco from John's Gym in the red corner. And again, this is 132 pounds.
And he's going against Lorenzo
Madero.
Okay.
From Mendez Boxing Club.
All right. So we got the lefty-righty conundrum going on again. Okay.
Nice right hand right away. Start the fight by Madero.
So Madero's in your blue, and Alex Velasco is in your red. Alex Velasco is your right-handed fighter, and he's coming forward for the most part, looking a little more aggressive. Good bounce and step. And Lorenzo Madero is your left-handed fighter. More of a boxer puncher type, moving around. And he tried to unload there with a with a right hook. And there he goes again. And he likes throwing a hard right hook. It seems like he turns his head when he throws it, though.
Yeah, Madero? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's turning in to the right. He's dipping to the right and turning his head. And, you know, a lot of punches coming now. Good movement by Madero. A lot of the punches that Velasco just threw there, they were kind of glancing blows. They didn't really connect as cleanly as he would have liked for them to do, have scored.
And that's referee Jay from New Jersey refereeing this fight. He's good because you barely ever see him. Won't notice him at all. Good ref. Right, so
Sneaky body shot there by Velasco.
and Velasco seems to be energetic, but he's not really letting his hands go, right? He's got a lot of bop.
Well, he did before.
What? They look good.
Nice right hand there by Velasco.
Looks good, looks good.
Pretty interesting first opening round by these 132, and this is the last 132 of the evening. We're going to step up in weight after this to the heavyweights. That's going to be a lot of fun.
That's really stepping up in weight, George. That's not a joke. You're going from 132 to 201 plus.
Yeah, that's right.
Super heavy. Super heavy.
That's right. All right, so I just want to remind everybody, you can go to smokertalk.com. We have merch out there now too.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Some of the shirts. Some of the people have been buying these shirts. Right. The shirts that we have are really, really cool. Go to smokertalk.com and you'll be able to get some of the merch there as well.
Can they donate, George, too? Because we can use a few donations. Basically, we don't get, paid for this. We have to buy equipment.
See?
We have to pay for the live stream.
Right here. See that button? There's a little dollar sign there where you use chat. You can hit that, and you can donate even $2, I think, is the minimum.
Yeah, that
helps us to pay for the bandwidth. It's very expensive. This is out of, our budget, Dave and I's, household budgets.
Yes.
It's not we don't get sponsored,
I eat tuna fish 3 or 4 days a week.
Just to bring these fights to you, yeah.
When the Ringmasters tournament is going. Tuna fish out of cans, by the way. Stark it.
All right, moving forward.
All right.
Moving forward was Valdez. Velasco, I'm sorry, Velasco. But didn't get any clean shots there. Now moving forward and getting those clean shots is
he got a couple. That's called a bum rush, George. A sellout, throw your right hand as much as you can and rush forward.
And Madero rushing forward and getting it back.
I don't know if he got them all back, but he definitely got a couple back. Let's see. I don't really see a dominant jab from either party, George. I guess the lefty-righty conundrum to these guys means that they have no jabs, but they should still throw jabs.
I think earlier in the first round you saw some jabbing going on. Madero threw a jab there. Right hands coming from Velasco.
Yeah, he's finding a home for his right hand this round. He's landed about 5 of them, it looks like to me. About 3 of them in that bum rush.
The right hand again by Velasco.
And really good quick foot by Madero. Got out the way. There goes that right hook he likes throwing, George.
By Madero?
Yeah, that he ducks. Wow. That's pretty good.
All right, so give us a like on the stream. Also share it. You can copy this stream. You can hit that share button. You can copy it, and then you can text it to any of your friends. Anybody you want to watch the stream. We got a couple of people watching. We're also simultaneously broadcasting right now, but we would only answer on YouTube. So if you want to comment with us, we'll answer with you guys on YouTube as soon as we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Jamel Colombia says, next year I'll be in the Ringmasters champion. Decided to work on my boxing and drop weight classes, so I sat out for this year's Ringmaster. Okay. Jomel. All right. Then we got some people here supporting. We got somebody from DSNY, Department of Sanitation. They're going to be fighting tonight, Dave.
All right. Very good. Very good.
Share button. You can copy it, and then you can text it
to
any.
All right.
Some feedback there.
Feedback from our own site, George.
Yeah, wasn't that weird?
Yeah, it's interesting. Wow. And here comes Velasco with his bum rush again. And these guys are well matched. It definitely is a back and forth at every step of the game, George.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing.
They're two good fighters, and they both have pretty good footwork too. I'm actually impressed with both of them as boxers. I like what Velasco is doing with the Velasco as what is it, Velasco?
Velasco, yeah, with the red.
With the bopping from side to side.
He definitely has great movement.
You know, and he's trying to do it. It's a little hard scoring on. Whoa, good step back, left uppercut by Madero.
And Madero, and then again scoring with that left-handed again, but I think that was more of a slapping punch right there. Going to the body again is Madero, but shifting and moving out of the way of those punches is Madero. Another right hand by Madero, and countered by Velasco. Velasco, the smaller of the two, but he manages to grab Madero in the headlock. Nice right hand there by Velasco. Body shot.
And they heard it.
Yeah, last 10 seconds. Not a lot of clean punches in those last 10 seconds.
Wow, it was close. It was close. So, George, let's watch Telestrator for a quick second. And we have Velasquez coming forward, and he's going to do the bum rush, where he throws about 3 right hands going over. All right, so let's see that real quick. And here we go. So this is the Velasquez bum rush. Little right hand crazy going on there.
All right, so let's see.
Gotcha. All right,
Let's
George,
see who they have as the winner.
Oh, all right, I got it. All right. Unanimous decision. It still was close. So Velasco wins a unanimous decision. I thought it was very close still. And we want to tell you people at home that unanimous doesn't mean it wasn't close. You know, it doesn't mean it wasn't close. All right. So whatever you guys have, I'm going to try to do some shout outs here. John Sayers says Europe. Good fight. John Sayers. PSN 1727. That's John Quinones in the blue. Oh yeah. All right. We keep getting his name wrong. Oh yeah. So that was, yeah. Let me just explain to you. All right. So what I like to tell everybody out there is that we are a 2-man team. Sometimes we have a cameraman, sometimes we don't, or sometimes we have to borrow a cameraman. Basically, we're doing the best we can. Now, that doesn't excuse mistakes, though. But we have to have you know, like the stuff given to us. So if we get a fight card, we're going by it, you know. And sometimes during the when the ring announcer is announcing, you know, we're taking notes, we're passing them back and forth, we're trying to fix cameras, fix wires. We got you know, a tremendous mess in front of us, and we don't have a director, you know. So when you see a show given to you, you know, on TV or even with live streaming, that's a whole team. We don't have a whole team. We don't even have any money. We're paying this for out of our own pockets. We bought all the equipment. We bought, which is a tremendous amount of money. It's definitely an expensive hobby. We're buying the bandwidth to set out the live stream. So what George is trying to tell you is, like, go to Super Chat or whatever it is on SmokerTalk.com. Donate a couple dollars. That would be nice. We like that. We will put it towards equipment and towards maintaining this thing. Basically, our #1 mission is to support the boxers. Okay. Okay, red corner is Malimo Sabri. And Malcolm Mans is in your blue corner, Malcolm Mans. And if you notice that these guys got a little bigger, you are absolutely correct, because they are 201 plus. We are talking super heavyweights, super big guys, and you know, they're gonna bring it today, and I'm very interested in watching that.
Wow, these are big boys.
Right. So we you know how, like, Dorothy in Wizard of Oz says we're not in Kansas anymore?
Right.
We are not in 132 anymore.
Not at all. And, you know, I just stepped away for a second, and I saw these guys getting ready, and oh my gosh,
Yep.
these guys are huge. A lot of muscle.
So out of the red corner is Malimo Sabri out of Champs, which is out here, and he's got some nice
Movement,
head
right?
movement. Yeah, he's got some really good head movement and footwork for a 201 plus guy. And big,
how about
big
letting those
Malcolm
hands go, though?
Mans. Right, we got the lefty-righty conundrum going on again. Malcolm Mans is your taller fighter in the black with the blue headgear on. He's your lefty, and he's a big
man.
Yes.
Big man.
He's a big man. And my man Sabri is in your red, and he's moving all over the place.
Oh my gosh.
And he's
Yeah.
interesting. I want to see if he lands something with all that movement, though.
But I tell you, you know, the thing about it is, you're talking about Mans. He's conserving energy.
Yeah, but well.
Wow.
And he just used some of it right there.
Some of it, yeah, went to the body on Sabri, but Sabri answered back with a flurry of his own. All right, well, most of the time when you see these big guys like this, Dave, what's the crowd expectation?
They're looking for something big to land with all that weight behind it. You know, they want to see, can these big boys punch, and that's what they're into. So you got Man right here. Even though he's big, he's actually boxing pretty well. He's not really looking to unload with any bombs. It seems to me he's looking to just get his hands moving. And Mawani Sabri is a little bit awkward. He moves in, you know, in an awkward motion, and I don't see him. He reminds me of that, you know, some of these. You see him in the black and white films. These guys that stood square and they go from side to side. But you got to land a hard punch with it, you know. So, you know, I don't see him doing that yet.
You're talking about more or less of Sabri, or you're talking about Mans?
Sabri, yeah.
Okay.
He's moving from side to side. It's very exciting to see at first, but I want to see him land some punches with that, you know. So, all right, let's go to coach's corner. Might as well, right? So when you're square and you're moving from the side, you're essentially loading up for a hook or loading up for a big, you know, overhand right or something like that. So when you see that side-to-side motion, that's what I'm as a coach. I'm looking to see if you could deliver that.
Okay, well, let's see if he delivers it in the second round.
Okay. And he loaded up and he threw a right hand right off the bat, which is what I'm looking for. He's very quick. See those movements? I'd like to see him try to capitalize on those movements. He's very, very fast, Sabri is. Meanwhile,
nice right hand by Sabri.
And it was loaded up too because of the way he moves. So all his punches almost are essentially loaded up because of the way he moves. But then he does that, which either that was a feint or.
You think Mans looks a little stiff? You think maybe he's just not comfortable, or maybe he's just I don't know.
Yeah,
or am I reading him wrong?
No, it'd be very hard to be comfortable with a guy moving around like that. And, you know, he's got the right idea, though. He went body head, and he's still throwing his jab, man. It says, Mans is your lefty, big guy in the blue. But, you know, we'd like to see I'd like to see Mans like sell out a little bit and just let his hands go.
Yeah, because you can tell Mans is a very strong.
He looks strong.
Nice right hand there as we're speaking by Mans.
Yep.
And there's a lot of power. It might not look flashy, but it's kind of like that George Foreman style. You know what I'm saying? That
Right. But George Foreman came with the jab.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is like with the two previous jabs,
absolutely.
They were very stiff. They were very strong on the part of Mans.
Absolutely. And look at Sabri. Sabri
Well, not
is
that
all
time,
over
but-
the place. And it's hard to hit a guy like Sabri because he's bending backwards. He's switching from lefty to righty. Now he's in the left-handed stance, and he's moving in all kinds of directions. But he's doing everything except punching. Sabri is. That was interesting. But not, you know, it's like it's like eating Fruit Loops, George. You know, it's like eating Fruit Loops. You know what I mean? Like you get a bowl of Fruit Loops, it's all sugary,
Okay.
it's all colorful.
Okay.
You're getting nothing, man.
Oh,
Getting
okay, I got
Getting
you.
nothing,
I got you.
know? So
There's no nutrition behind it.
Yeah. I mean, like Sabri is he's moving around, he's
flashy.
switching lefty, righty, slipping punches. You know, throw some punches out of those great moves.
Okay,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, he's got great moves. You know.
All right, well, we're gonna see what happens in this final round.
And that man is coming forward and he's looking aggressive, and I want to see him let his hands go too.
A little bit,
know?
yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah.
April 10th, you want to go to MSG, the Hulu Center. You're gonna be able to see all the winners from these competitions.
Who?
Hulu. At Madison Square Garden. You want to grab tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
Yep. See the ringmasters.
Yep. Ringmasters champion.
And here we go again with Sabri. Moves so nice.
Well, he did there. He moved and he nice body shots by Sabri.
And Man's got him pinned in the corner. Let's see if Man could let go.
There you go.
And Man is letting go with this right hook.
He is. The activity, the flurry of punches is on the side of Sabri, though. Even though Man did have a nice flurry of punches himself.
You thought Sabri won that exchange, George?
Yeah, he had more. You know, he threw more punches.
Okay. Which ones do you think landed harder, though?
Oh, definitely they have to go to Man.
Okay.
A nice left hand by Man.
Right, and that's what I was waiting for. Let your hands go. And I think it did something because Sabri held on for the first time during this fight, I believe. Now let's see what they got. Wow.
Sweeping left hand. I don't know. That was way off.
Yeah.
He didn't even. I don't think he even.
It didn't even look like he was looking at what he's punching at, right? He just threw it, right?
Right, and I think he shook his head like, oh, what did I just do? It's kind of like when you say something and it's already too late to take it back and you can't put the brakes on it. That's what it seemed like. All right, back to the ropes now. It's Sabri. But Man lets him off the hook.
I think Sabri can move at whim.
Oh, no, he has great movement.
Yeah.
Very, very good movement.
Good movement, good defense. Just not too much offense.
Last 10 seconds, this is going to determine. Nice left hand, stiff left hand by Man.
Another one.
Yep. And again to a nice flurry of punches.
Wow. That was one after the bell.
All right, but
sometimes you hear him bells though.
And that flurry of punches coming forward from Sabri. That's exactly what happened earlier in the round.
Yeah, I thought Man won that exchange though. I really, to me, he did.
Right, great job opening for the heavyweights here this evening. And we still have 5 more, so we're halfway through the show. Let us know who you guys like this evening. What do you like watching so far? What's your favorite boxer of the evening? Just type it in the comment section right here on YouTube on Smoker Talk.
All right, so I got a little illustration, but let's do it after the decision, or not. Do they have the decision?
Go ahead. You can go ahead. Go ahead, do it.
No, let him go. Oh yeah, all right. So yeah, give it to me, George. Give it to me. Okay. So here we go. We got Sabri. He's trying to throw a right and then come back with the left hook. He sets it up a few times, and then
hold on.
Okay. Oh, so
okay, so yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right after this intermission break.
Oh, okay.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the officials have reached a unanimous decision in this bout.
Again, unanimous. All right.
The winner via unanimous decision, competing out of the blue corner, Valdez.
All right, I'm comfortable with that.
Okay.
And even though Sabri was the flashier of the two, I just saw the cleaner punches coming from Man's side.
Yeah, I think heavy. Okay, so let's take a look at this right here. And you see some of Sabri's mind. So he's going to show a right and then throw a left. So he does that like about 3 times, and then he actually throws it. But he didn't really see if let's watch this. Okay. See, he's showing the right, throw the left. There you go. And that pretty much was the story of that fight, George.
All right.
You know? A lot of flash, not too much punch, like Fruit Loops.
I was just gonna say, yeah, just like Fruit Loops.
Like Fruit Loops. All right.
All right, there you go.
But that's not to say I'm not interested in watching Sabri. I'm very interested in watching Sabri.
So
I'm very interested because, and that's why we're not making fun of him.
Not at all.
I'm just saying that he's got incredible head movement. He's very, very coordinated, and he's fast.
Right.
I want to see this guy, turn into something where his punches connect and what he could do.
Then watch out.
Yeah, I really believe that he is something.
He's got the formula to be great. He has a greatness formula because he has
absolutely
that speed. Number one, speed kills. That movement, the head movements, is going to be hard to hit.
Absolutely.
And then he just got to put his punches together like you said.
He's just got to land punches, and he makes for, these intangibles in boxing, like when people come out and they just box unorthodox and they're fun to watch. Meanwhile, Man is somebody we gotta watch out for. Remember Rhodey last year?
Yeah, LeRon Rhodey.
Won the 201 plus.
That's correct.
And he came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, he's just started landing punches and hurting people. I think Man has that kind of power. He's a big boy. He throws his left hand hard. And I think Mike Stiletti has somebody for us, right? Bring him over. Bring him over, Mike. You got somebody for us? All right, come on. All right, yeah, come sit down with us.
Now let's mic him up.
Let's mic. Is his name Mike?
No, I'm saying let's mic him up. Put the mic on him.
All right.
Take off the.
Huh? No, just jump in. Jump in with us.
I know. Just tell me your names one more time so I can know.
Oh, Dave and George. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, let's get that iPod on him a little bit. Squeeze in with us there, young man. Squeeze in. All right, now we're introducing Speaking of names, we don't know the name.
Kadeem Bennett.
Kadeem.
Yeah.
Kadeem.
You got a bye tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, wait a minute. So what? You're 132,
132 senior novice, yeah.
senior novice, yeah.
All right. Now we saw you last year.
Yeah, I fought. Yeah, last year I won.
Didn't you have like a show-stopping fight over
fought,
here? Were you the last fight?
Two-time champion. It was only my second fight too, and I won it.
Oh my God! Yes, I remember.
I think we said that. We're like, that's only his second time competing. Like it was something. I think
it was crazy.
It was up in, I think the finals was in Long Island.
Okay. So how many fights do you have now?
I have 7.
You have 7.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So tell your fans out there, your family, what do we expect to see from you? What do we expect to see from you?
After I take this tournament, I'm looking to go national. I want to go national like 1 or 2 times, and then after that, I want to go pro. I like 20.
All right. 20. So this is a novice fighter's dream, okay?
Yeah.
So we have to tweak this dream a little bit. I like it, but let's, winning the tournament is very hard. It's very hard. I'm going to say that, and it's hard for 2 reasons. One is you have all these boxers in New York City, and 2 is you have to convince all the judges or the majority of the judges all the time, and sometimes that is hard to do. So, we've seen people box better. We've seen people box with more power, and yet the judges weren't swayed because of whatever reason.
I got the formula though.
You got the formula?
Secret formula, yeah.
All right, you coming with speed and power and multitude of punches?
That's a fact.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Even if I've seen boxers that's good and lose because it's the pressure. If it's a better boxer and the other person is pushing them back, even if they blocking, they're gonna give it to who's applying the most.
That's right. It seems especially in the amateurs and especially with the novices that they get credit for coming forward.
That's a fact.
Yeah, and now is that part of your formula coming forward?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we don't want you walking into too many punches either, though.
Nah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have some? Would you consider yourself a pressure fighter, or would you consider yourself a counter puncher, a boxer puncher?
I'm definitely a boxing counter puncher, but
you're bringing pressure too. That's a little tricky there.
It's tricky trying to do that in a fight, like mixing them all together. Yeah.
Yeah, it is, and that's why boxing is the sweet science.
Exactly.
Do you watch any of the old fighters, or do you watch any of the current fighters to get your tips?
Old fighters, I watch a lot of Roy Jones, a lot of old Floyd Mayweather, not the new, like the old money Mayweather.
So when you talk about Roy Jones is like for a young boxer, probably one of the worst guys to watch because he's so unconventional.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he jumps forward with punches.
Right.
He does head turns. I mean, he did some crazy stuff that
only Roy Jones could do.
Only Roy Jones could really do. We've never seen anybody.
We've never seen like that prior
before
and then after.
And after, right? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Roy Jones,
just Roy Jones. He's like
one of a kind.
Definitely one of a kind.
Just like when Mayweather came up, a lot of people was like, "Oh, I'm gonna incorporate a shoulder roll." If you're not from Philadelphia and coming up with the Philly shell, since you were born, or like it's pretty hard to incorporate a shoulder roll,
right?
Into your game.
Definitely.
All right, let me ask you a question. Where can people follow you if they want to follow you?
Instagram, mellow_fresco. And that's really it, Instagram.
Okay. Are you telling your friends to watch for us on YouTube?
Definitely.
All right. Do you have friends or do you beat them all up when you spawn?
Nah, I be sharing y'all live. I watch it on YouTube, Smoker Talk Boxing, right?
Yes,
It's not Pug Life no more, yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go. He knows us. All right, so why don't you call at least one fight with us? Call one fight with us.
Stay with us for this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Call it with us.
No doubt.
All right. I actually know one of these fighters from Bed-Stuy, right? This is, let's see, or maybe I don't.
Abraham Dickey with the red corner, and you have Joshua Aldridge from Unattached. They're both unattached fighters.
Okay, I don't know either of these fighters. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. So I just don't know.
And what's the weight class?
These are 201 plus.
If you can't tell,
yeah, these are big guys.
There's something wrong with you. These boys are big. All right,
Dickey
the
in the red.
right in the conundrum again.
The Dickey in the red started with the that right hand, that stiff right hand, and got caught by Aldridge in the opening bell.
And Joshua Aldridge is a big dude, and he's got big right hands, and he's got a lot of weight behind it. George, do you feel the
whole floor moved?
The whole floor is shaking. Okay. All right.
Hey, combination
Wow.
coming
Yeah,
right away with Dickey.
I think he heard
and
him.
it hurt Aldridge. Aldridge turned his head to the side for just like a second.
Right. He was looking. I thought he was looking to get out the ring, George. All right. All right. Thank you, Kadane, because I don't want to pronounce your name wrong.
Yeah.
So, Kadane, what would you do against these big guys if you were sparring them?
Oh, sparring them? I would probably. Oh.
Oh boy. Did it look like Dickey was hurt?
Look like something. There's some pushing, and there's
For some
anger
reason,
in
he
there.
looked like he was off balance, right? Like he was hurt a little bit.
Yeah. No, Dickey tried to shift, man. He tried to shift into a right-handed stance and throw a left jab. Pretty impressed.
I was just doing my jab a lot, jab and move.
Okay. I hope so, because these are big guys. These are big guys. I'm going to have you spar with them during the week. Dave. I'm going to set this sparring up for you. Because these big guys, they need to move a little bit more. So putting a small guy like yourself with them will help out.
All right, so that was a pretty impressive first round.
I liked it. There's some big boys, and they're throwing some punches with some mean intentions.
All right, so let's go back up. So, Kadane, let me ask you a question.
Yeah. So who's your trainer? Is it Mike Stiletti?
Wait a minute, I was going to ask you a
Oh,
question.
I'm sorry. Oh.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite boxer and who you want to emulate and who you want to be like?
My
He
favorite
said
boxer
Roy
right
Jones.
now is Errol Spence. No, I said I watch Roy Jones.
Oh,
Errol
okay.
Spence right now is my favorite fighter.
Okay, Errol Spence.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what do you like about Errol Spence that
like
you think you can do?
Body snatching, the way he throws his jab, everything is behind the jab, work the body. It's real textbook boxing. That's why I like him a lot.
Okay. All right, and what was the question you?
We got a lot of muscle behind us right here. A lot of muscle. Are you fighting tonight?
Nah, they give me the buy.
You got a buy?
Okay.
All right. So you know what? We'll bring you by later. Okay. All right. That's Scoza. He's a teenage. Well, he's not teenage anymore, but he's a mutant ninja turtle. That Tommy Scoza. You can see he's big.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at the big boys.
Nice right hand. Again by Dickey.
And these are big guys letting it hang out.
They don't throw a lot of body shots.
Yeah, but what do you think? The body shots do you think will be effective? I mean,
Just
these
to
are big
score.
guys. They're holding a lot of weight.
Even if they don't feel it, it's points.
You know what? I don't see them counting too many of the body shots, unless you really hurt somebody.
Yeah.
In the amateurs, I haven't seen it really count it. You know, Novice is coming forward with the right hand now. Got to keep that head up, otherwise you get you could cut somebody. We saw some headbutts yesterday, George. Oh
Yeah,
my
some
goodness.
pretty bad headbutts.
Yeah, vicious headbutts. So these refs are in charge. That's referee Frank Pena keeping us keeping
Go right hand.
Nice, yeah, right hand,
safe.
right?
That's Aldridge with the right hand. And let's see, Abraham Dickey is moving to his right. Now he's moving to his left. Oh, he did the shift again. You saw that? He switched his feet into a right-handed stance and threw a left jab. Let's see. And these two are well matched.
Good body.
And it's a decent pace for these big boys, too.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of, George? When it's snowing and cars are trying to pass each other, they're trying to go as fast as they can, but because of the snow, they can't move too fast. And I feel like that these guys with that weight is pretty much the same thing. They want to move a little faster, but they can't. But they're well matched. And there's a push. Boom. Good round. Good round.
All right, so basically, Kadane, how do you have it so far? Who do you think is winning so far?
I think I got red up right now.
Oh, okay, so you got Dickey winning and Dave.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to call who's winning or losing, but it definitely I see Red landing some
cleaner punches,
more punches, cleaner punches. You know, but
Who had a
it's
couple
close.
nice right hands though.
Yeah, he did, and that's what I'm saying. You never know what the refs are going to say.
Yeah.
So not the refs, the judges rather, the judges. So that's one of the hard parts about winning a tournament like this.
Yeah.
It's not only that you have to win convincingly, each and every time, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
Very, very, very hard.
All right, so getting back to you, what was the question do you have for Kadane?
I forgot what it was now, but who's your coach? Who's your coach?
Mike Stiletti.
Mike Stiletti. And does he have you boxing bigger guys or smaller guys or?
Yeah, I spar almost everybody in my gym. I fight.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear because you can learn from boxing different guys.
I think the biggest like 175.
That you've boxed
good.
175?
Yeah.
Okay, that you sparring?
too bad.
Yeah. Oh, big right hand.
Oh,
Yeah, and he's doing a bull rush.
I thought he was about to fall this way.
Yeah. Well, he's putting everything into his punches. He actually fell into his punches a little bit.
Now Dickey eating that right hand.
Right, Aldridge come back off the ropes with that big right hand.
Red look a little tired.
Yeah, but he punched himself out a little bit, I think.
He sure did because he stopped
And there he comes again,
momentarily.
the bull rush.
And Aldridge had to come and take advantage, but he didn't.
He didn't. Aldridge he ate a lot of shots. He came forward with one right hand and wasn't able to follow up on it.
Nice right hand.
Oh.
Rocks Dickey back. Now
Look at
standing
that.
8 count.
He
Good
caught him in
job.
the temple.
Yeah.
Let's see if Aldridge could capitalize.
Well, right now Aldridge has to come in and just go for broke, but he's not doing it. He's just he's thinking about it.
No, that's going for broke in his pace.
There you go. And now to the corner is Aldridge. Dickey moving forward, even though he was rocked earlier.
Right. And Dickey tried an uppercut, but Aldridge did not step in.
Aldridge is just gassed out himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice right hand again by Aldridge.
And Dickey likes that shift. And they are just staring at each other, George.
Oh, yeah, they're gassed. These guys are gassed out.
There is a will, but there is not much
Nice
of a
left
way.
hand, and then followed by a right by Aldridge. Aldridge trying to follow up with that right again, sweeping right hand, but missing. Great round for Aldridge. Wow. Wow. That's a tough fight. That definitely was Aldridge all the way in this third round.
Yeah.
The first 2 rounds, I gotta say, I saw Dickey taking them.
I don't even know if I'll give Aldridge that. I don't even know if I'll give him that third round. He landed one punch, and it's not the pros, it's the amateurs.
He didn't land one punch, David. Did you just see the end of the fight?
He missed with those right hands. You know,
He definitely pushed the third round. He was Red was tired.
Red was tired, but Red did land some punches. I mean, Aldridge was coming forward, but he wasn't landing anything.
All right, we'll see what the judges say. All right, so how did you see it, Kadane?
I think I'll give it 2 rounds to 1, right?
Okay.
Okay. I can agree with that, too, as well.
All right, we'll see what the judges say. And then we got to take a commercial break right after this.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
We got to pay the bills.
Absolutely.
Donate $10 to help relieve those in need after the recent disasters in Puerto Rico. Operation Donate 10, San Jose, And now, ladies and gentlemen, the officials have reached a unanimous decision in this contest. And the winner via unanimous decision, competing out of the red corner,
Okay, I am okay with that. A lot of people are not.
They're not happy with that decision.
Right. But I am okay with that.
All right, we'll be right back. We got to take this commercial break.
Here at G2 Training, we focus on your specific goals. With certified personal trainers, we'll help you get stronger, faster, leaner, and more agile. That's what we do here.
It's your responsibility to stay healthy and fit. Get started today by visiting our website, g2training.com.
All right, we're back. All right, that was a great entertaining heavyweight bout.
Absolutely.
So, Kadane, my man, thank you so much for joining us this evening, man.
Right. And what kind of name is Kadane anyway?
Kadane, Jamaican. I mean,
Jamaican.
Yeah, firstborn.
Okay, I like it. Firstborn.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for joining us this evening, buddy.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, and good luck to you in the Ring Masters.
Thank you. Appreciate it. No doubt.
All right, take care. All right, and that's cool, man. We got a lot of these young prospects coming up, young boxers coming up, and it's a lot of fun to sit down and watch and see them develop and talk to them a little bit.
Absolutely, George. I'm going to try to get DSMY over here. One of our guys there, the mutant Ninja Turtle. He's an interesting guy, Tommy Scoza. Okay.
All right, and that's the that's going to be the that was the seventh bout. Yeah,
that was the seventh fight. Okay,
that was the seventh bout.
All right. Oh, we got a Terrier coming up right now. Jack Russell. Jack Russell. All right. I like that name, George. Jack Russell.
Yeah, that's a cool name. All right, Jack Russell in the blue.
All right, Tommy Scoza, sit down with us, man. Sit down.
I don't think the camera's big enough to get this guy in there.
No,
man.
no, I don't think.
I don't think the camera's big enough for this guy.
Yeah,
man.
his head is pretty big too.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
This guy's a big dude.
I heard one time,
me.
Tommy, I heard one time when as a kid you went to a bowling alley and that thing tried to suck up your head as a bowling ball.
Dave, killing me. Now this guy, can he fight?
These are big boys. This is your division, right, Tommy?
This is
you
my
going
division.
in?
Yep, this is where I'm scouting them.
Okay.
All right, so right away you see
they're all over the place.
That's Israel Gomez coming forward in the blue. No, that's in the red. I'm sorry.
Red. Israel Gomez.
Jack Russell, the Terrier.
Right.
Is
looks more like a pit bull, man.
Gomez and Russell.
All right. Gomez is red, and Jack Russell is blue.
All right, and Gomez is from Gleason's Gym in Brooklyn, and Russell, Jack Russell from Church Street.
And they're letting their hands go.
Yeah, man.
So what are you looking for here? I mean, these are the guys that you might have to fight.
Blue looks off balance, haymaker. Looks like a smoker.
Yeah.
I don't know. These guys look a little bit stronger.
Very strong.
Very
but
strong.
They're wild.
Definitely Jack Russell looks like he's off balance. I agree with that.
Yeah, his footwork's not there. Big boy. Big man's got to use the jab. Keep him out.
So they listen. This is boxing, and it's a fight game. So both guys are coming forward, and they end up slamming into each other. Israel Gomez.
But you know what it is? I think a lot of these punches are wide punches.
This is crazy.
There's no straight punches, and it's just a free-for-all.
He definitely landed it. And you know what? This is why we like novice fights.
Oh, I can't wait to get in there. Oh, too wide.
Right, it's more like a haymaker. He's just like an overhand right.
It's a legitimate overhand right.
Yep.
That's Jack Russell, not the Terrier, but the Pitbull version.
There's the left.
The left. Catches Jack, rocks him back, and trying to take advantage is Gomez. But hanging on is Jack Russell.
Surprising
and the headgear
for that.
Yeah, and the headgear of Jack Russell's falling off conveniently.
Headgear
conveniently.
He's lucky, man. Kind of the odd couple here with the trainers too. When they walked in, I wasn't expecting that.
All right, so let's see what we got. All right, let's see. Well, Jack Russell, kind of looks like the actor from the Green Mile, doesn't he?
He sure does.
He's a very strong guy.
Yeah.
Big sweeping overhand right that just misses, and now catches Jack Russell by Gomez. Wow.
He don't know where he is right now.
Wow.
Yeah, the ref's looking at him.
He don't know where he is.
Right. Wow. What a crazy first round. All right, so joining us here down ringside is a heavyweight here in the Ring Masters. Tell him your name.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Tom Scosa, DSNY Boxing.
Right. So let me tell you, we're doing a little trash talking with him right now because he's from DSNY. This guy's a big boy too as well. And you're competing in the Ring Masters. This is your first year competing?
Big boy is
my third fight. I
understatement.
did the 2 smokers first, but now this is my first real fight.
Okay, so you participated in some of the smokers with the
2 of them.
with the city police department, New York City Police Department.
Yep.
And now you said, you know what? Let me throw my name in the hat. Let me get in the Ring Masters and see what I can do with this.
I want to box. I don't want to brawl out like the smokers, so I want to test myself. You know,
Okay,
get in
all
there.
right.
But it doesn't look like they're doing much boxing here right now.
This is the novice.
This is good though. This is
Yeah,
good.
these are novice guys, like in your class, same way. You're going to see some of the other guys that are a little bit more finesse. You won't see this kind of brawling going on.
Once we get in the open class, that's for sure.
Right. Where are you training out of right now?
I'm at Sweatbox and also with Frank Galarza. He's my main coach.
Okay, gotcha. All right, big shots coming by the way of Gomez.
Yep.
And again, tangled up. And a headbutt by Jack Russell.
Jack Russell don't have his feet. He's caught again.
Nice straight by Gomez. Now Gomez with that sweeping right hand. Nice jab by Gomez again. Gomez catching him now with a 1-2 combination.
Gomez can finish him. He's got some time.
But hanging on is Jack Russell. He's not letting go.
She's throwing it in. She's throwing the towel in.
Oh, the towel's being thrown in by the corner of Jack Russell. It's over. They're waving it off.
All right.
Nice, good fight.
All right. And I don't see anything wrong with that stoppage.
I agree with it.
What did you think?
He lost his legs middle of maybe the last round with that big, was it
In
left
that
arm?
first
Big
round,
right.
the first round, yeah.
He lost his legs, he didn't have it with him.
All right, we want to thank Miss Lisa 10 for a nice super chat, a $20 super chat. Thank you very much. We do appreciate that. You know, for helping us out here at Smoker Talk.
Okay,
we
so
do appreciate that. So thank you for your super chat.
Thank you
for the sticker.
Thank you, absolutely. Thank you so much. And remember, we need money to get more equipment and to buy bandwidth. So absolutely, give it to us.
Right, your super chats. Let me explain to you where they go. They go to pay for the bandwidth. They also go to pay for personnel. We would have more cameramen and more angles and stuff, but you know we need funds to be able to do that. So we thank you for your generosity and everybody that does contribute. It helps us to pay for the equipment and for the bandwidth.
And speaking of equipment, George, let's go to a little illustration right here.
Let's do it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go for it.
So in that first round where we saw Gomez come forward, and what you're going to see is Gomez come forward with a hard right, and he's going to turn his whole body to his left, and then he's going to follow back with the left hook. And that is what you saw go on right there. So let's see that. It's in 106. Can you just 1 second?
All right, we'll get back to it in a second.
No, just go ahead. Let it go.
It's more like a hand.
It's a legitimate overhand right. It's Jack Russell, not the Terrier, but the Pitbull version.
And that's why that took a large effect on that punch.
All right, so that was the the 8th bout of the evening.
Absolutely.
We still got a few more. Now, what happened to your opponent? You got a bye tonight, right?
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened. I think it's random. I don't think they just progressed me to the next round for any reason besides being random. But I'll take it. Kind of want to get in there now. I watched these last, 3 bouts?
How excited are you to be involved with the Ring Masters?
I was a little nervous at first, but I'm watching the bouts. If this is my competition, I feel good about myself.
Okay, good.
All right, so
and first-year competitor. And last year we had a first-year competitor that actually won.
Yeah,
Laurent Rody.
Yeah, I spar him. We're good friends. We've been texting all night.
Okay,
awesome.
I also spar his guy for the rematch. I'm 34.
You're 34, so you just made it.
Just made it, man. That's it.
Okay.
Started boxing 2 years ago.
All right. I like it.
Yeah, man.
Good match.
Right, good sportsmanship by Gomez and Jack Russell.
Oh my God! Do you see the muscle on this Jack Russell guy?
We've been saying that, man.
Jeepers.
We told you. Can't
Jeepers.
weights don't hit back, right?
Oh my gosh.
I learned that a couple years ago. Had to give it up.
Right.
All right, so we're still going to stay at the heavyweight. We got one more heavyweight.
So let's talk about Smoke Talk Productions real quick. Then, so Smoke Talk. So Tommy, you guys joined us with the Sandy guys, right?
Yep. Got DSNY in the game.
Right, absolutely, DSNY. So you guys are actually fighting in Madison Square Garden.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I think you're fighting a tree.
Yes, I'm proud. I want that fight though.
Okay.
Who's the girl you bring on? She's always saying I'm picking on the small guys, picking on the small guys. So now I got somebody who's about, what we say, 6'3", 325 pounds?
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
He's a little bit bigger than me, about 100 pounds.
He's the size of a small Volkswagen.
It's all good, man.
Okay.
But you're looking at it as a challenge.
Nah, I think it's going to be the longest 3 minutes of his life.
Oh, wow.
Okay, there we go.
That's what I think.
Smoke Talk Productions.
Yeah, we're here.
With Sandy in the house.
King of Trash Talk, man, always.
And you want to shout out anybody? You got like, don't you got like fans out there?
I got fans. They thought I had the buy, but I'm just letting them know I'm on the mic right now.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny that they're actually on the chat. They were, they wanted to.
Waiting for me?
They called you the Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, of course, the Ninja Turtle's here, man.
And he does look like a Ninja Turtle. What is it, Donatello?
Nah, we do Michelangelo, man.
Michelangelo?
Yeah,
okay,
Michelangelo.
I like that.
All right. Well, let's go back up to the ring for the next heavyweight.
Let's see this. Two big boys.
All right, so this guy I actually know, Kevin Waterton from New Bed-Stuy. Klaris. That's a big dude, Klaris. That's also about the size of a small Volkswagen. So this is one of the things that you get in boxing with novices. Now Kevin used to box as a kid and as a teenager.
Which one's Kevin?
Kevin is in the red.
Okay.
And then he never really got any fights, and he quit boxing. He's been out of boxing for, I'd say, the last 5 or 6 years.
Didn't he fight last year though?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
And then. Because I actually
remember,
know him from
yeah, I know.
side.
I remember you speaking about him.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he pops up and he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna fight." But now he's a super heavyweight.
But didn't he move somewhere? Is that what it was?
No, George.
Okay.
You're foggy because of the coronavirus.
No, maybe too many Coronas. Not the virus. Too many Coronas.
Okay.
All right, nice combination there by Kevin in the red.
Oh.
Nice right hand by Kevin. But what are you looking for here, Tommy?
I don't know, man. Red is boxing. Blue looks nervous. His hands look too short. He's not finding the distance.
Yeah, nice straight punches by Kevin coming forward.
They're boxing at least.
And Klaris,
It's bad having his hands are down though.
It's got George Klaris or Jorge Klaris is your bigger man in the blue, and he's got to get into that comfortable weight.
He's got a short reach, man.
Klaris you're talking about?
Yeah, Klaris got a short reach.
Yeah,
at least that's the way it seems from right here. Nice uppercut from the red. Oh, good overhand.
Yeah, he's been laying clean with the uppercut or the overhand, though. So let's see what happens when these guys land clean.
A little blood on Klaris' nose.
I like what Waterton is nice straight punches.
Yeah, he's boxing.
Yeah, he's definitely boxing.
He's got that looping overhand, but for the most part.
Yeah, he's definitely
nice uppercut. Just missed Klaris with that uppercut.
Right. Jorge Klaris is going to have to try to put Kevin against the ropes if he wants to find any success. Seems that Kevin is very comfortable moving around. And this is one of the things that you get. This kid, I remember him at 152 pounds, Kevin.
Oh, really? That long ago?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I'm talking over 10 years ago. And, he left the gym, and now he's coming back, and he obviously ate a lot. and he's over 201 pounds. But he's still got those tight moves.
He moves good. He's pressing him. I don't think Blue's going to be able to finish this fight. That's my opinion.
Okay. So this is kind of some of the intangibles that you get, and then Tommy, you're out here scouting your competition.
Absolutely.
So this is part of it. what comes into the novice? The only thing that comes into the novice is people who haven't fought. They haven't fought 10 times before. That doesn't mean that they didn't know how to box at one time.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see somebody who's got some experience. He has it. He moves. But I'm not overwhelmed by his.
You're talking about Kevin Waterton.
Right.
I'm talking about Waterton in the red.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
And then the thing about it also is it's very weird. Like I had the opposite effect. I had somebody on my police boxing team, and he was very, very tall, and he started boxing when he was little, and he fought as a little guy, and then all of a sudden he had a growth spurt and could not fight tall because he was so used to fighting little.
Oh my gosh.
So these things matter. And with Kev Waterton is
this guy,
he fought at a lighter weight. So he's not really that big heavyweight.
Well, he hasn't lost the touch of boxing.
Klaris is gassed.
Klaris, you think is gassed?
Oh yeah, he's gassed.
On a big right, catches Klaris. He gets a standing 8 count.
I don't think Klaris is going to get through the next 2 rounds. No way.
It's a lot. Okay, and the ref calls it off.
Yeah, you called it, Tommy. He's
That's it. Yeah,
that's it. He's done.
I could have told you he wasn't coming out.
He's done. And he took a big shot. He took a big shot, couple of big shots in the first round.
Didn't look like he was in the greatest shape.
All right, so.
Well, that's the end of the heavyweights. We're going back down to 141 after this one.
All right, so let's get a little bit of a telestrator, George, on our last combination. Okay, so here it comes. We got Kevin Waterton, and what he's going to do is he's going to come over what we call an under-over. So he's going to come up with a right hand, and then after he pulls it back, he's going to come over with a right hand. See if we can get that going. How do you get this? And let's see. Up and
Put together good.
How about that telestration, Tommy? What do you think about that?
I like that, man. Dave's good on that.
All right.
Okay, the Madden of boxing.
Get your friends to get on that super chat. All right.
Oh, they're here. They arrived.
Okay. And then I want to say to George Klaris or Jorge Klaris from Tiger Boxing Club, do not get discouraged because you don't know what you ran into. You ran into 152-pound good boxer from way back when, who's eating his way into the 201 plus division after years and years of eating and not boxing and coming back.
Hopefully he could.
Good job.
Jorge could get back in the gym and see what he did.
Oh, absolutely. And
do it.
And you know what? It's different when you're starting as a super heavyweight and then when you're starting as a young. As a young man.
Absolutely, man. I can see kids in the gym, man. They just pick it up. It's just like glue in their brain.
Yeah, and
I'm like, I started before you. What happened?
Hey, well, you got all those muscles.
And not only that, you work for a living. A lot of these kids maybe don't work for a living.
Absolutely.
So they can dedicate a lot more time.
Yeah, but they still pick it up quicker. They do. It's good, man. It's nice. I wish I got into it when I was younger. I really do.
Well, you know what you could do will probably help you out. The coronavirus, we're definitely going down. But all right. But anyway, what you can do is you can take dance classes or listen to some dance music. That will help you out.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I believe in that. Yeah.
Got to feel the rhythm, man.
Absolutely.
It really does help.
Absolutely. All right, so we are not in the 201 land anymore.
All right, I'm going to head out, guys.
Tommy, thanks a lot.
All right.
It was really nice, guys.
All right, Tommy.
I'll see you. Maybe I'll see you next year or at the Garden. We don't know.
No, we're going to see you this
Monday
year.
at the meeting.
That's true. I'll see you
okay? Don't play around.
All right, talk to you later, pal.
Don't miss your meeting.
Sitting in with us.
Take care, guys.
All right,
okay. Tell your peeps to subscribe. All right. And Tommy, the Mutant Ninja Turtle. I swear, I thought he was Donatello before, but he says he's Michelangelo. Changes up on me all the time, that guy. I'm never sure what he's doing. So we got a couple of long, lean
141 fighting machines, right?
Fighting machines, man.
Yeah.
So in the red corner, you got Leonardo Herrera.
He's unattached, yeah.
Right.
And then Christopher DeLeon from Eastern Queens.
And Christopher is one tall dude. Let's see. And they're letting their hands go. And we're at another speed level, George. These 201s have dulled our reflexes.
Well, staying on the outside is Christopher DeLeon in the blue. And Herrera trying to work his way in.
And I don't know what referee Andy is saying over there, but Andy Adele.
And DeLeon looks like he's a very, very tall, maybe 6'1", 6'2", I don't know.
I don't know. He is
very, very tall. Then you have Herrera, the shorter of the two, but he's also a tall, pretty tall guy.
He's very tall, yeah. He's very long and lanky. And trying to keep DeLeon against the ropes.
And this is definitely a different fight than we've seen in the last few ones with the heavyweights. A lot more speed, a lot more action in these.
Oh, absolutely. They're letting their hands fly.
And DeLeon off the ropes scores a nice right hand, a nice clean, crisp right hand to Herrera.
We went from tractor trailers to motorcycles, George.
Nice body check by, I'm sorry?
We went from tractor trailers to motorcycles.
Oh, okay.
It's a difference in speed.
Absolutely.
And insane. So it is the lefty-righty conundrum, by the way, with Christopher DeLeon being your righty and Leonardo Herrera being your lefty.
Herrera is trying to go for the body, working the body there,
and then trying to come up at the last second, which worked for him a little bit, but you know, tough round to score. A lot of punches came out. A lot of energy.
Definitely tough one to score.
It was, you know what it is? You know what I'm thinking, George?
What it is? What are you thinking?
I'm telling you what it is. It's these guys are waiting. They're waiting to fight the whole night. You know, it's pent-up energy. They see these slow, lumbering 201-pound guys, and they say, listen, get out of our way. Let the speed come through.
There you go. Okay,
and
so you know what?
That's what it is.
You're probably right because, I mean, the speed, the difference now, and looking at this fight and the last fights, this is totally different. A lot more active too. A lot. You know.
I don't know if my eyes could keep up with the punch count. You know, like because I got acclimated to the slow guys, to the 201-pound guys.
So what are you saying? Bring back the slow guys?
So just make it easy on me. Put the fast guys first so I can acclimate. You know, it's hard for going from slow to fast. Fast to slow is okay.
All right, round number 2. And charging comes Herrera. Again, going to the bodies, Herrera again early in the round. Just like he did in the first round and hanging on. DeLeon getting a warning by the ref to stop hanging.
Right, he is holding. He is holding. Yep, absolutely. And Herrera's trying to push the action, but I don't think that body attack is going to count for much.
Well, he did that in the first round, and now he's doing it here in the second round. I don't know if his strategy, yes, he might have to change his strategy, but yeah, he just assaulted DeLeon into the body, but a lot of it was caught on the arms. And I think it's just because he sees that Herrera's, DeLeon's body, you know, he's thin framed. He's got a thin.
Right, it's such a big target, a long target for him.
Nice combination there. Temporarily stops Herrera, but then DeLeon stops. He starts punching.
Yeah, DeLeon is trying to stay on the outside and pick Herrera apart. And he's doing it to some extent.
Yeah, he did, yes.
And Herrera, with that body attack, I mean, to me, he's got to mix it up to the head, too. You know, otherwise you won't get credit for what you're doing. And DeLeon doesn't seem to be phased at all to the body. So if you're not phased to the body, and this guy's hitting you to the body, you know. And what is the ref saying? Oh, holding again?
No, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if he was just, he's putting his I don't know if he was
measuring him?
Yeah.
Yeah, measuring?
Yeah, I think so. Nice 1-2, catching Herrera. Definitely the stronger puncher here is going to be DeLeon. Nice combination.
Yeah.
Pushing Herrera towards the ropes with nice clean punches.
Yeah, I think DeLeon showed the better punching ability for that round.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, want to make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon. Reason being is when we go live, it'll actually notify you that we're live.
Right.
So sometimes you know how the tournament starts late. It's not because of us. We're ready. We're on time. We're sitting here waiting. Sometimes it's just, you know, some of the boxers aren't ready, maybe the doctor, the judges, whatever stuff is going on.
It's the whole system
The whole system. So guess what? As soon as we hit that live button, it'll tell you, hey, they're live. So you don't have to kind of wait around. Yeah. So that's why you want to hit that subscribe button and then that bell button.
Right. It's kind of like DMV. Like when you go in there, you have to wait, and you think you're gonna, you know, get out of there quickly. You're not. You're not.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I don't know how that correlates, but all right. If that's what floats.
We're waiting at DMV for this to start.
That's why you want to hit that bell button. All right, so round number 3. And coming out like a fury is Herrera. But fighting off the ropes, really nice job is DeLeon.
And Herrera has got to land some headshots. I don't care what anybody says. All that body work in a 3-round, 2-minute fight. You're talking about 6 minutes. You're not going to hurt the body that much to win the fight. No way. Herrera's got to come to the head. And what happened?
Again, measuring, called for measuring.
All right.
Is DeLeon. Nice right hand, straight right hand by DeLeon. DeLeon again with an uppercut right hand. Again, body shots, uppercut by Herrera.
And Herrera is definitely fighting his heart out. But I just don't think he's hurting DeLeon to the body.
Yeah, I don't know if his punches have any, if he's targeting them. I'm not sure. It's just like a bunch of punches coming through. Are they effective, clean punches? Is what I'm questioning with Herrera.
Exactly. That's my question as well.
And now a nice 8 count for Herrera because the punches that DeLeon has been throwing have been clean, effective, and they're targeted. Like he's looking at where he's going to throw the punches. He gets his punch to the mark, and the referee saw something and stopped it for an 8 count. Again, more of the same stuff. Nice uppercut by DeLeon before, and now with a nice combination going to the end of this last round. And another standing 8 count, just at 10 seconds to go. The ref stops for an 8 count.
Absolutely. And they're screaming over there. All right, so let's go to your point, George, with the telestrator. All right, so what we have is Herrera coming forward, and Herrera's going to throw a zillion, like a zillion body punches, right? But on the other hand, we got DeLeon. He's going to step back, and he's going to come in with a big right uppercut and a big left hook. So who wins that exchange, as we're talking about?
All right, did you lose it?
I lost it. Let's come back.
Ray was definitely fighting his heart out. But I just don't think he's hurting DeLeon to the body.
So who wins that exchange? All those punches, right uppercut, left hook, that lands effectively and strongly.
Well, we'll see. But, yeah, I think, as we've been saying, I think DeLeon.
Right, and then he scored those 2
nice clean punches.
Those 2 8 counts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official heavyweight a unanimous decision in this 141-pound division contest. And the winner being unanimous decision
good with that.
All right, we got to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Here at G2 Training, we focus on your specific goals. With certified personal trainers, we'll help you get stronger, faster, leaner, and more agile. That's what we do here.
It's your responsibility to stay healthy and fit. Get started today by visiting our website, g2training.com.
The best oxtail in Brooklyn, the chef is producing. Oxtail goat, cow feet.
For the best oxtail in Brooklyn, Chef's Choice.
All right, g2training.com. Go check them out. Go give them a look. And Chef's Choice. g2training.com. Train hard, live free. All right, so this is the last bout of the evening. You got Marlon Bryant from Main Street right here, the hometown fighter. And you have Tejan Mathis from Champs Boxing.
Oh, and they're both Mount Vernon, right, George?
That's correct.
This is a Mount Vernon thing.
Well, yeah, no, Champs is New Rochelle.
New Rochelle, okay. How close is that to Mount Vernon?
It's very close.
Okay.
You know, within minutes.
All right, so it's a...
You can walk to New Rochelle from here.
Wow, look at that. Main event, right here.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. And Tejan Mathis has a crowd as well, because they're both from very close.
Yep.
Oh, this is a hometown grudge. I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
It's going to be great. Wow.
Looks good. Andy Adele is our referee.
I like the way Main Street they always look out for the boxers here. I mean, they bring, everybody's out here on their feet behind us. And same thing with Champs.
Here we go.
Here we go, 141.
Lefty-righty conundrum in effect.
Mathis and Brian. Brian in the blue, Mathis in red.
Wild right hook lands for Mathis. And these two are long and lanky as well, George.
Yep. Very lean, very fast. Nice right hand there by Mathis, connecting. And Brian landing with a right of his own to the body. Nice left hand scored by Mathis.
Well, actually, Brian got in a really good right hand.
Oh, it's gotten loud in here now.
Yeah. Just seconds ago, Brian landed a really good right hand, George.
And there goes Brian again with that right hand.
And these two are, I don't think it matters where they stand in the ring. They're in reach of each other.
Oh, you saw that punch by Brian? It's kind of like he dipped down, and With that right hand.
Yeah, he definitely changes his height, and he's a slick fighter. He
did it again.
Yep. Lead right hand, very nice.
He dips down and he leads with that right hand.
Absolutely, kind of looks like a lefty doing it, right?
He dips to his left, but that right hand comes, and it's a lead right hand. That's a very slick punch by Brian. We hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. This is the last bout for this evening. Tomorrow night we'll be back. Actually, tomorrow afternoon we'll be back, and I'll give you guys the times for that in just a second. Tomorrow we're going to be in the Bronx, by the way, Dave.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're going to John's Gym.
Okay, so
it's a 4 o'clock start tomorrow on Sunday.
So we're gonna work with these guys.
Yep. All right, round number 2. Nice movement by Brian in the red, by Marlon Bryan. Tejan moving forward.
And they're letting him go, George. They are letting him go. Listen, you got yourselves a fight right here.
But you know, I haven't seen Tejan really connect. Like clean punching by Tejan. I haven't seen it yet.
He's landed a couple times. It's very awkward fighting Marlon because he moves in so many different directions, and he changes his height all the time. He's very fun to watch, Marlon is.
Yeah, now he's on the corner. Now getting off the corner on the ropes.
And I think Tejan is just fighting him too conventional. I think he's got to do more of that.
Right.
Just throw it out the window and just go with it. You know.
Right, because yeah, Marlon's very tricky.
Absolutely. You're not going to get him with conventional timing. You got to jump on this guy. CA moves, but Marlon is not punching now. He spent a lot of this round moving, but not punching.
Nice right hand there by Brian, scores.
Very, very tricky and awkward.
He is, but he's not throwing any punches either. I don't know what happened. His punch output just stopped.
Yeah, I don't even know if he threw like more than 3 or 4 punches this round.
In this round, yeah. In the first round, he was a lot more active. This round, he hasn't really done anything. Just that last body shot.
Absolutely.
All right, so want to remind everybody, tomorrow, 4 o'clock, John's Gym in the Bronx. We're going to be televising from there as well. April 10th, it's going to be at the Hulu Center in MSG. You want to get your tickets at Hulu Center, Madison Square Garden, the mecca of boxing in all of New York City.
Right, and these gyms are all going to have tickets.
Right, yeah. If you can't get tickets on, just go to the gym. Any of the gyms that you see here, you'll be able to pick up tickets from them.
Right. Listen, these kids are fighting. They're basically, this tournament is a road to the Garden. They're going to end up in Madison Square Garden. How many people have fought in Madison Square Garden? The greats over the years. To share that type of arena and that type of experience with them is really good for these kids. It's a great goal to have. We should support it, and you support it by buying tickets.
Right, and come out, and then, say hello to some of your favorite boxers. All right, round number 3, third and final round. At the 141, Marlon Bryan in the red from Main Street here. And Tejan Mathis from Champs Boxing in New Rochelle.
So Tejan seems to be letting his hands go. I think Tajon would probably won that second round just
Nice
by
left hand, finally. By Brian.
And Barnes coming forward with the right hand of his own. And the crowd here, the noise is deafening, George. The noise is deafening.
Absolutely. I got to turn up the headset because I can't even hear you.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, it's getting real loud here. Really loud.
And if you haven't come out to one of these amateur fights, you are missing out.
Nice right hand, probably the best right hand from Mathis.
Right.
The whole fight. Last round.
Well, Marlon just answered with the right hand of his own. And I don't understand Marlon at all. He's not punching.
Nice left hand again by Mathis. Nice combination by Mathis. Scoring here in the late third round. Hurting Mathis. Mathis hanging on to the ropes. Wow, nice flurry by Mathis.
That might have won in the round, possibly the whole fight, George.
Oh, and a nice combination again. Putting Brian against the ropes. Brian pushing off the ropes, and now Mathis is scoring here in this late part of the fight.
Yes, because he's letting his hands go, George.
The left hand connecting and swinging Riley with the right hand, just missing, and that brings the round to a close. What a great, spectacular fight. Wow.
That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome.
Oh my gosh.
And I tell you what, if Mathis won that fight, he won it in the third round.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Wow, it got loud. It got very, very loud. Man, this is the kind of stuff that Smoker Talk boxing brings you. These kind of fights like this. If that don't get your blood going, man, I don't know what will.
All right, George, let's see a replay of this flurry. All right, so here we got the flurry with Mathis coming up forward and just letting his hands go.
I don't understand Marlon at all. He's not punching. Looks like he hurt him.
All right, great job.
All right.
Let's see who won.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't win, but if he does win, that's what it's about.
Let's see if it's split decision. You don't know.
All right, that was a great fight, though. That was a great fight. And I'm a little surprised at Marlon because he was moving so well, Marlon Bryan, and then he just stopped punching, it seems, from the second round on, right?
Right. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And he pulled it off.
He pulled it off.
Tajon Mathis pulls it off, and I think it was that last round that did it for him.
Yeah.
Because the second round, he didn't. You saw Marlon Bryan didn't throw any punches.
Yeah. Right. So I thought that Bryan won the first round pretty easily,
convincingly,
and he didn't. And then he stopped throwing punches.
In the second round, there was no punch output coming from him.
Like zero.
Right.
Even if
Tajon scored one punch in the second round, he won the second round.
Most likely.
Right.
So now you're 1-1 going into round 3, and Tajon Mathis said he wanted to fight. He says, I want that victory. I will let my hands go. Forget how you stand and everything, and just went all out. He sold out
to the win, right? Just
yeah,
went
absolutely.
Out.
And I think that won the fight. And I'm surprised that Marlon Bryan, because he was doing such good work, head movement, letting his hands go.
Absolutely.
He looked like a different fighter from round 1
absolutely
to round 2 and 3.
I can't agree more.
And it was a strange thing. And kudos to Tajon for letting his hands go in round 3 and showing the judges that he wanted that fight.
And he won.
He won.
He moved forward because of it.
Absolutely.
All right. So anyway, listen, tomorrow evening, again, you want to tune in tomorrow.
late afternoon, right?
Late afternoon, actually. You're right.
Late afternoon.
4 p.m. We're going to be starting. Or
who are we looking at, George? We're looking at the juniors and the masters, or who are we looking at? Or
tomorrow, I'm not sure. I don't have the. I don't know who they have scheduled for tomorrow, but tomorrow is going to be another day of more boxing.
Well, they're definitely going to be fighting.
Yeah,
they're definitely going to.
And that's going to be out of the Bronx, so John's Gym, and we've been there before.
Yes, we have.
We've been there a couple of times. All right, so I guess this is it. We're going to wrap up.
Okay, so take it easy.
Yeah, so.
Or take it any way you can.
By the way, before we do wrap up, again, want to hit that subscribe button, super chat, share button, do all that kind of stuff for us. That helps us. That helps you.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it if you help us, support this hobby of ours.
Well, yeah.
And the kids of New York City.
Exactly. All right.
Amateur boxing in New York City.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.